Have you ever felt like navigating modern sales is literally like stumbling blindly through a pitch-black corridor? Yeah, you are definitely not alone. Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're really digging into the details of these topics. We're looking at source material that tackles this exact nightmare, offering a super focused map to integrate modern sales methodologies and, finally find that light.
The source actually uses this incredibly evocative phrase, light in the dark tunnel. I love that because it perfectly captures the total overwhelm sales teams feel right now, as markets shift and those old reliable playbooks just completely fail. But here's the core promise. If we apply some specific, structured techniques, we can actually replace all that confusion with absolute clarity.
Okay, let's dive into this. Our roadmap today covers 5 key stops: the dark tunnel, the 3 sales methodologies, breaking departmental silos, post-pandemic consultative sales, and finally, finding the light.
Section 1, the dark tunnel, navigating modern sales challenges. Moving right along to Section 2, 3 sales methodologies. These are essentially your tools for the tunnel.
All right, the very first methodology is enterprise sales. Now we're talking about massive, multi-tiered business deals here. You aren't just selling a product, you're trying to navigate this crazy labyrinth of organizational charts, 6-month procurement cycles, and frankly, way too many decision makers. It takes an incredible amount of patience and a highly strategic approach. It's honestly a lot like a complex diplomatic negotiation. Now, in total contrast to that, we have transactional sales. This is your high-volume, straightforward purchase. Think of a super fast, one-click software upgrade, or a perfectly well-oiled drive-through service. The whole game here is speed, right? Speed, efficiency, and completely removing any hint of friction from the buyer's journey.
And then there's the third tool, consultative sales. In this scenario, you aren't really pushing a product at all. Instead, you're diagnosing a problem, kind of like a doctor would. You're acting as a trusted, relationship-based advisor. It basically sits right in the sweet spot between the lightning speed of a transaction and the massive, heavy complexity of an enterprise deal. So what does this all mean for us? Well, here is the absolutely crucial takeaway. The source material demands that we master all 3. I mean, think about it. If you treat a fast-moving transactional buyer to a slow, drawn-out enterprise-level pitch, boom, you lose them instantly. On the flip side, if you try to speed-run a consultative relationship, you totally destroy the trust. The secret sauce is actively deploying the exact right tool for the exact right scenario.
Which brings us to Section 3, breaking departmental silos, removing the roadblocks.
So why do sales and marketing silos even exist? I want you to think about your own organization for a second. We've all seen this play out, right? Marketing generates these leads at sales calls, totally useless, while sales just ignores the messaging marketing spent months agonizing over. The source text hits the nail on the head here, highlighting that this age-old rivalry is just a massive roadblock that we absolutely have to dismantle. To actually fix this, the module lays out a really strict integration methodology. Step 1, you've got to identify the literal barriers keeping these teams apart. Step 2, aggressively align their goals so everyone, and I mean everyone, is aiming at the exact same target. And Step 3, implement integrated strategies for a totally seamless handoff.
All right, Section 4, post-pandemic consultative sales, a necessary review.
The text calls this out so directly. The post-pandemic business environment requires a total strategy review. You simply cannot run a 2019 consultative playbook today. No way. With remote communication, much tighter budgets, and entirely new buyer hesitations, well, if your approach hasn't evolved, your map is just drastically out of date. The source gives us 2 very clear steps to tackle this. Step 1, review your current approach to relationship building. Just take a hard, honest look at it. Step 2, adapt it to today's reality. That means updating your techniques to handle hybrid workspaces and constantly shifting expectations. It's pretty simple. You either adapt or you fall behind. And that leads us perfectly into Section 5, finding the light, integrating the methodologies.
Okay, let's bring this whole shebang together. The source text really mandates 3 core achievements for us. 1, flawlessly apply enterprise, transactional, and consultative techniques when appropriate. 2, execute the methodology to break down those stubborn sales and marketing silos. And 3, seriously adapt your consultative approach for the post-pandemic world.
But information only matters when you actually apply it. So ask yourself right now, how will your organization integrate these methodologies moving forward to finally find the light? Take a real look at your teams. Are sales and marketing actually talking to each other? Is your playbook truly updated for a post-pandemic reality? Use the framework we explored today to start asking those hard questions. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll see you next time.